What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So we're heading on to our next main mission, Bloodied Sanctuary. As always, just make sure that you go through and do whatever you can. You see our health is max, so now we're getting lacrima recovery. Another thing is, at this point, you should have enough jars to get the higher jar helm. You'll notice I have not yet, and that's mainly because the level of the helm is going to be dependent on what mission you're up to. So, given we're almost at the end, and we already have the set item requirement decrease bonus from this one, we're just going to hold off until after the final boss, and then by the final helm, just so that we don't have to level it up as much. But hop on in, Bloodied Sanctuary. Another one of another mission on the longer side of things, but pretty good one. All right, so go ahead and grab the Nexus. And then as a reminder, the javelin skills, these are going to be really, really useful in this episode. So I would shift some points over to those if you haven't picked them up. There's going to be a lot of sniping we got to do. So anyway, welcome to the Great Temple. There's going to be loot over to the right and the left we're going to get real fast. The transmutation shards. And then over on this side, there's a few of these little chaos dudes. We'll just use the rock to mess them all up. And then we're going to go back here for two little eyeball guys that are guarding a Minotaur. Now we're going to let it go just a little bit further. When we snipe those eyes, they're going to detonate with a little bit of luck. Yep. Makes things a lot easier. Grab the large spirit ore. Grab the loot that they dropped. We're going to head on down, and we're just going to stay to the left here. And now there's a bunch of different Minotaurs around. So our next goal is to gonna be going around and killing all these Minotaurs. Should be 4 of them total. That's 1 Minotaur. Let's bring this one over to here. Come on, buddy. And then one last Minotaur. Now this one might get a little bit held up on pathing. But he didn't. But if he's in the middle, they get like a little confused about how to proceed. And if you don't get him with the rock, it's okay. Okay, buddy, calm down. Alright, with all the Minotaurs down, let's take a little loop here. There's a couple things to get. We got Earth Spirit Fuel. We got some Lacrima over in the middle.
Lady Reese, are you okay? No.
Alright, and then after Soulstone through the doorway,
Please be safe.
and we're going to go right and take the ladder up for a high cleric that's waiting for us. So we're going to come back to this elevator in a little bit, but there's more stuff to clear out up above. Oh man, This guy can pump quite a lot, so just be careful of him. Alright. We're going to go this way. Lacrima. And we're going to go down that ladder we just passed for a chest and a shortcut. Alright. So now we're just working our way back over to that elevator. We'll head on up and out. Down and out, I should say. Now we got a devotee up ahead. There's quite a few of them in this level that serve as really good opportunities to try and get the codex entry. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Snipe the devotee, kill the Yoma. We got this item. And we're going to continue ahead until we can snipe an eyeball that's off in the distance. You can see him right there. Once we snipe him, that is going to open up another Yoma for a critical. So just wait for him to blow up. There it is. And then another Yoma right here. And I want to say there's a chaos dude that jumps out over here. Yep. Alright, next we got a succubus to take out. And there is a soulstone up there, but we're just going to walk up and get it the... We're going to head upstairs now. Going to get a Reese note, and then there's a soulstone around the corner. It's the one we just pointed out. And then we got a fresh Nexus. We're looking on stats. Oh, nice. We're at 60 now, and my 30. Still got my 22 strength. Can actually just start getting willpower up to 60 now. So the reason we're stopping at 60 for these, so this game has two separate soft caps, 30 and 60, meaning that we're going to be getting a lot in endurance and vitality up to 30, and then it's going to lessen a little bit, but we're still going to get a respectable amount up to 60, and then past 60, those returns drop even less. So a good way to think of it is like going from 0 to 30, we're getting like 25 points of health, and then going from 30 to 60, we're getting like 15 points of health, and then past 60, we're getting like 5, basically. Those aren't the exact numbers, but that's an idea of describing what I mean when I'm talking about soft caps. Basically, we're getting diminishing returns. All right. So we got Ignite him. Ignite. Sloppy throw. It's okay. Snipe those two. We're going to run ahead. There's going to be 2 more and some loot. I don't think anything dropped off the corpse. Nope, we're good. Alright, we get the lacrimotes right here, and then we open the door. And there's going to be a specter waiting for us. So we have... okay, I have enough energy. We're going to go ahead and put on water enhancer, since these guys do not like water. And that will earn us the Confessions of Vilidus, however you say it. Afterwards, just turn these statues so they face each other. So 1 turn on that one, 3 turns on this one. And then once we're inside, we're just going to have to kill some basic enemies.
I once spent many pleasant days here with my friends.
Alright. Once we round the corner, there's going to be a couple more of those guys, but more importantly, there's going to be one of those mutant mages. So try to queue up and snipe that tail if you can. Alright, after he's down, open this for a little piece of loot. And this one has our Jarling and one of those like corrupted guys that tries to jump on us. Right, and we're going to go up here, and we're going to swing around to get a chest. And we're just going to run this way and hop on an elevator, which afterwards we'll get access to a fresh Nexus. So there's some plague cleanse down here. We're going to grab that real quick. You gotta wonder whose idea it was to build the capital with a giant bridge spanning a lake. Doesn't seem like the smartest engineering endeavor. Anyway, open up the big door. Nothing to the left for the time being. We'll go there much later. This is a gate that will open up towards the end of the zone. And then we're going to go this way, and there's a false wall. Hopefully you dodge, unlike me. Soulstone. Up the stairs we have another High Cleric along with 2 Satyrs. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Nothing survives my buffs. The Temple Knight Scroll for taking him out. Over this way we have a Yona. And then this, which is just an empty room. And this is one of the things that just threw me off with this series. I'm like, what is the point? There's no connection. There's no false walls here. Just I guess a small reprieve on a hellish journey. Outside we have a Satyr and a Yoma. We're going to drop down over here. There's a fire enhancer ahead, but before that we got another one of these fun guys. Feels good to just kill them before they can react. And we'll get our shortcut. I might as well rest. Won't hurt. Alright, so ignore the elevator for the time being. Kill those 2. Snipe the eye. Right for him. Could be another devotee. Kill him. And we're going to go over this way and drop down to get this. After you get the Earth Disruptment Parchment, just carefully walk out here. The Reese note. We're going to take this ladder down and do not go down the hole. Get those 2 and grab the lacrima. And then we'll head back out. So now we're just going to drop down right here. around this corner for a soulstone. Now we're going to go back over where that guy we just sniped was. And get that chest that's up ahead. It should give us the wild ghost necklace. A full crimson fiend set for my greatsword enjoyers. After that, we want to back onto this. Back onto this. Go back up, and now we're going to take that elevator that we passed previously. Alright, now for this next section, I'd suggest sniping pretty much everything. Big and Orlando vibes. And you might even need to... I don't have any? Damn. Alright, well, we killed what we could. I'm going to drop down, and each of these pillars has like a loop pretty much. Let's see, he respawned. I don't think he can jump up, though. It should be good. Though, I am curious. Let me see something. I don't think he can jump up, but I didn't want to risk it anyway. Kill that Yoma. There's another Yoma up ahead and one more guy. Just trying to take out all of the ranged enemies so that they're not sitting there shooting shit at me while I'm on these catwalks. This one I think has a loot as well. Yeah, this is just the gates. And just steadily make our way. There's going to be one of those empowered Yomas up top, so wait for him. Now we'll grab the loots. Right, final Yoma up top. Scroll these a little bit. You're gonna hear whispers. That's the cleric that's down below us. Don't be like, what is that? There's something. Nope, just the cleric. We might pop a large spirit ore here. I'll use it, but I can first. So that. Snipe this one. This area can be a bit sketchy. Just to make things easier, we'll go ahead and pop an Assassin's Elixir. Snipe that one. Snipe that one. And then hit this. And we're just going to creep up behind. My Assassin's Elixir wore off, so we're walking. And we'll get the Lacrima. All right. The stressful part of the level is over. And we'll kill him. Afterwards, we drop on down. We're going to circle around, and there's going to be a ladder that'll take us down. And grab the goodie. Then we have another drop sequence. And this one is pretty easy. You just gotta align yourself. There we go. Right. So we're gonna go into the courtyard. Get his attention. And like all enemies, we can use the rocks to kill him, like the big golems, even easier. Alright, with the double golems dead, we're just going to pick up the loot that's around here. We got that. We got some lacrima over here. There's a special cleanse up here by the stairs. A large spirit ore. Then we're going to go to the south side of the garden. Don't worry about that way. We'll get there eventually. And we can't go that way at all. That's all blocked off. We got everything except the spirit ore. So now we go here. And once we're upstairs, get rid of that guy. Get rid of that guy. It's just this is that other path that we passed by. I'm just coming out here to kill these guys. You don't have to. It's more one of those, like, we've already come this far, I might as well type things. Alright. I'm going to drop, kill the stuff inside. Got the Satyr and Yoma. We're going to continue along for some more Yomas. And then there is going to be a lightning enchanter once we reach the courtyard. Quite a few of them just came aggro for us. Alright, now when you exit out, first thing we're going to do is open this gate. This will take us back to that nexus that was by like the elevator and the ladder and all that. I'm going to go ahead and grab Crimson Meteorite, the Poison Enhancer, and then we're going to counterplay this guy. Get that brutal execute. We are golden. Alright, so we're gonna go this way first. Oh my god, come on. There we go. This is a trap chest as well. Other side has some satyrs and a specter also guarding a chest. And after that, we're ready to go to the boss. Trying to I don't think there's anything down here. Let me just confirm, though. There might be like a full tier or something. Want to say I checked it, but I don't have anything in my notes about there being nothing on either side of the stairs. Seems like something I would have explicitly mentioned. Yeah, we're all clear. Nothing that way. We are good. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's wrap things up here. Next episode, we're going to be covering Reese, and then after Reese, we get thrown straight into the next mission. So it'll no side missions next one, just Reese and then the start of Master of Chaos, and then we'll back out. But stay tuned and I'll catch y'all soon with more.